Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Happy
How are you this
Wednesday.
morning? Are
Yes,
you able oh, I didn't know if you were able to hear me. I
I can hear you.
apologize.
Happy Wednesday,
It is
WINS day.
Yes, yes. Well, as we get started this morning, I always like to start out with an introduction. My name is Dee.
And I am Shay, and we are Awake to Wealth. Today's morning momentum show on Awake to Wealth will be dedicated to my brother-in-law, Rodney, who we lovingly call China, who gained his heavenly wings yesterday. So hang out with us to the end, where we will have a moment of devotion. And if you are struggling with a moment of grief, hang out with us. We have an uplifting part for you at the end. Thank you so much.
Yes, I love that. So happy Wealth Wisdom Wednesday to our Wake to Wealth Freedom Winners Club. Today we're talking about multiplication, but not in the math sense, but in a wealth building sense. And Shay, you and I both know there is way more to the word wealth,
Oh, yeah.
hence why we are awake to wealth. So, how do we take what we've started and make it grow? And how do we make our systems, our content, and our efforts work for us and not the other way around?
Yes, it's been consistent with a 2 hour routine, right? So today we're going to show you how to build on that. You hear a lot of people saying the 2 hours a day tool, but what does it really mean? What does that really mean? This is where your efforts start compounding, where what used to take 2 hours starts producing results, even when you're offline.
Yes, yes, because we
Yes,
know the internet never sleeps, right? It's
never.
out there
And
24/7.
it's global.
And it's global. Yes. Thank you for that reminder as well. And so, what we really want to just spend a little bit of time on is the power of smart and the power of simple multiplication. So, when you're in a new business, in an online business, you focus on building, setting up your systems, learning marketing, finding your voice, your strategy, right?
Yes.
Really identifying your why and your audience. But once those foundations are in place, the next level is multiplying your impact.
That's right. And you don't need to add more hours or more stress, right? But you do need leverage. Leverage through automation, leverage through repurposing your content, right? Leverage through using those content drafts that you've been storing, and keeping, and through consistency, right? That keeps your digital blueprint growing. And like we said, it's 24/7. Your store is open 24/7, and it's open to people all across the globe that you may never even see in person, but you have the opportunity to build leverage all across the world.
Yes, exactly. I love that. So here's a great, a great an example. I couldn't get
Mhm.
that one out
Ah,
this morning.
ah,
So basically, if you did one live stream like you and I are doing right
right.
now, where we just get together and really learn with you guys every day, you can repurpose it. You can repurpose this one live stream for YouTube. You can do some snippets where you can break out some of these clips for your TikTok. You could do clips of the same stream for Instagram. And one piece of value becomes now we've multiplied it at least three times in this example. And that is how you put your multiplication in action.
Yes, I
I
love
love that.
that. And some of these resources that you can use to snip and use are free.
You can get them for
So
free.
we
That's
get
right.
into learning free resources. That's the real power of the product that we use because it does introduce us to products and resources that we would have never maybe tapped into or never knew existed. And that's how digital entrepreneurs create freedom, right? By using their work to keep working while they rest, while they're on vacation,
Mhm.
spending time with family, not missing those big moments with your grandbabies, or focusing on your own personal growth.
Yes, so that's really, really important. And I always get these little light bulb moments, right?
Hmm.
When you're in an online business, that's what you and I are. We're digital entrepreneurs. This is the good job, where we're
Absolutely.
just, building an empire, building a legacy, and learning and earning and building every day. So we always like to give just some simple takeaways that you can, jot down. So grab your pen and paper. We're going to go over three ways to multiply what you've built or what you might be building. So let's write these down. And then, as always, give us some feedback, drop some information back to us. Let us know if you ever try any of the things that we provide you for your takeaways so that we can just learn with you and celebrate with you as well. So the first one, obviously, we've been talking about is multiplication. So let's talk through multiply with automation. And starting with the obvious, your funnels, your email sequences, systems are your digital employees. They're your partners in crime, if you will. They run 24/7, sharing your message and sharing the information so people can go find out what you have, what you're doing, get all the information and discover if it's for them. And this happens, like Shay said, while you're sleeping, when you're hanging out, while you're cooking dinner, you could be in the shower, right?
Right, absolutely. And the best part is that once we got these things set up, once you set them up, your time shifts then from chasing people to serving people, right?
Mhm.
Instead of
Yeah.
kind of running around telling your family how big this thing is that you found out how to do, because they, a lot of times they're going to protect you. And so they're not going to be interested. So no more like going around trying to like hound down your family or now you begin serving people and understanding how you can bless people. And that's really truly where the growth starts to happen.
Yes, it does. That is fabulous. Number two is multiply with repurposing. So, one message shared consistently across platforms creates your authority, right? That's your story. That's something you've survived. That is your strategy. So, don't overthink it. Repurpose your wins, your lessons, and your stories with others.
Exactly. What you share on TikTok can become the blog post, right? It can go viral. Your YouTube short, an email. The secret is consistency over complexity. And if you go to awake2wealth.com and you drop us your email, you'll get a chance to see our free newsletters that come out and inspire you and give you some more gems to push yourself forward.
Yes. And then the third one for today, and again, hope you have been writing these down, is multiply with mentorship and a community. When you surround yourself with others who are growing, who are like-minded, who want to, build their legacy, they want to retire early, whatever their dreams are, they want more freedom, they want to travel the world with their kids, but they're tied down to other things. When you surround yourself with those like-minded people, you multiply your wisdom, right? You gain and you learn from them. And collaboration opens doors and shortens your learning curve. As we know, each and every day, we learn, earn, build, create, market, repeat.
That's right. So that's why we say it all the time, Dee. We say it all the time. Community is currency, right? That's really the biggest part here. So when you plug into the right network, your growth accelerates because you're not doing it alone. That's the importance of finding a community, and that's the importance of finding someone who gets it, who understands how Dee and I connected is because we've both have done all of the things for a percent, and now we come
Right.
together to create our own product for 100% and to use a product that also gives you 100%.
That's right. And most people stop too early. They get
Hmm.
discouraged before their systems have time to work. I mean, and that's a real life thing. People just keep going back. And if you didn't get a comment or you didn't get to whatever your goal was,
Right.
people just stop too early. And we don't want you to get discouraged. You have to just give yourself some time, some grace.
Right. Why does that happen? Because we live in a right now. We get everything boom, boom, boom. You
Right,
want your
right, right.
food fast, microwave, you're going through the drive-through, everything you want fast. But wealth grows quietly, right? It takes consistency, faith, and understanding how to multiply in the time it takes to multiply.
Yes. So if you're listening today and you're just not seeing results yet, we want you to know, keep going. You're building your foundation with every post, every email, every live. If you're doing lives, it's planting your seed that will grow. So keep going. Don't give up on yourself. We're here to inspire and encourage you.
Absolutely. And we talked on Monday about delay does not mean denial, right? That's not what it means. And I just want to
Right.
say that I'm taking notes with you. So, like we always say, grab a pen, a paper, write, jot these notes down because if you're building, these come in handy when you're figuring out why are you stuck or when you hear those doubting moments. These are the things that you can remember. Multiply, right? So we want to talk about, which Dee just talked about, multiplying, right? Multiplying for automation, repurposing and building your community so that you can learn, earn, and grow. And remember that your results are delayed rewards. So keep watering your garden.
Oh, that is so
Mhm.
good. And yeah, it's really important to take these little three steps down so that you can incorporate them in some of your daily winning habits, right? We got to remember some of the things that learning is the idea is to take something, learn it, and then small actionable steps that you can put into action right away. So we're going to wrap up today. Normally, we just wrap up with our mindset momentum, which we are going to share with you today. But you also are going to close with a devotional because we are honoring China today.
China brother-in-laws.
Yes.
What up, bro? That was always our thing.
Oh, what up, bro?
So today
Aw.
is our, thank you so much. Today is our Awake to Wealth mindset momentum. Again, if you have something to write this down, keep it visible somewhere where you can see it today and understand the value and how that works and understand that this applies to you. This is it. Write this down. What you build today multiplies tomorrow. I always say, what we're doing today is not necessarily for our now moment, but it's for our future self, waiting for us to come pick up the gems and to pick up the vision that we set. So write this down again. What I build today multiplies tomorrow.
Yes, that is so good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, we're going to wrap up here, jump into our devotional, spend a few minutes here. Let me just change my location so that I can grab that. Shay and I, we love Jesus is Calling devotional. And if you've not had a
Mhm.
chance to check it out, go check it out. There is a devotional for every day. And so we're going to close with our Jesus is Calling, October 29th. And it reads, linger in my presence a while. Rein in your impulses to plunge into the day's activities. Beginning your day alone with me is essential preparation for success. A great athlete takes time to prepare himself mentally for the feat ahead of him before he moves a muscle. Similarly, your time of being still in my presence equips you for the day ahead of you. Only I know what will happen to you this day. Ugh. I have arranged the event you will encounter as you go along your way. If you're not adequately equipped for the journey, you will grow weary and lose heart. Relax with me while I ready you for action. And then there are some related scriptures, Ephesians 2:10 and Hebrews 12:3.
Awesome. That is so good. Such a good word. And anyone
Oh,
out there
it
who
is.
is stuck in a moment today, whether that be grief or whether that be, just trying to make a big decision, whatever it is, we hope that that helps break through for you today and know that we are thinking about you. Stay encouraged, be safe.
Yeah, get out there, spread love, and be kind.